So, welcome, the inimitable Ernie Smith. I mean, Jamaica's iconic songwriter, musician, storyteller. You have been around for decades and just, creating hits after hits. So, I want to welcome you and thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me just for a few short minutes.
The pleasure is mine. Yeah.
Indeed, yes. So, I mean, when I think of your music, right? What what comes to mind first? One of my favorites is one of the early ones, Duppy Gunman.
Yeah.
Yes. So it must be a Duppy or a Gunman.
All right.
I might not find out yet. I love it. Absolutely. So the thing is, you tell stories with your music, with your songs. They're visual, they're emotional, sometimes funny. So I want to know what inspires you to write a song. I mean, where do the ideas come from? And how would you describe your music? Really, what style, what genre is it?
I don't know. It, it- things just come to me. I was always a writer. I remember teachers telling me that when I was a child, I'd sit on a wall somewhere reading a book. All
Yes,
the other guys were playing cricket. So I was always reading and writing. So
yes, yes.
yeah. So that's and then my mother used to recite poetry to us,
Mm,
you know,
okay.
and my father would borrow a guitar every now and again,
Mhm.
bring it over and ask us, sing a song, man.
Yes.
He'd always get us to sing something.
Okay. So
Yeah,
all of that has been germin germinated in you as a youngster, and it
yeah,
had
yeah,
to come out somewhere, right?
yeah.
So how would you describe your music? I mean, is it folk music, reggae, combination? It's just music.
It's
Sweet.
just music. I have different. I have a whole folk album.
Mm.
I have a whole gospel album.
Truly, yes, you do. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I have and then reggae albums. Mostly,
yes,
so it's mostly reggae. I
yes.
remember when I was just when I was just recording, starting to record.
Mm.
I'd tell my producers that I want to sing country music. You know,
Yeah,
And they say,
yeah.
boy, if you record country music, you're not going to make any money in this country.
Not in Jamaica.
you know.
Hmm.
So that's when I started to write reggae songs. My first reggae hit was "Bend Down,"
Mm.
you
Yes,
know, and
yes,
then after that it was "Right On, Sammy."
of course. Yes, I know that one. Yeah.
After that was "One Dream," and then "Pitter Patter."
Oh, Peter, Butter, Peter,
Yes.
my raindrops come. Come on, sing with me.
Me and my baby holding tight, doing all right. I
I
hope
hope
it
it
never
never.
stops.
Oh, love it, love it, love it. I mean, you have left an indelible mark on Jamaican music, with the songs you just mentioned, like Ride On Sammy, One Dream, Pitter Patter, and they're still very popular today. Still very popular. So why
Yeah.
do you think, I mean, your music sort of has left a lasting impression? I mean, versus some of today's music that, just come and go, you know?
I I I I think it's content, you know.
Content.
Um,
Hmm.
content, yes. You have to weave a story, you know. You have to say something.
Hmm.
It has to go somewhere. It can't just come out and be repetitive
Ah,
over and over and over and the same chords and the same music all
yes.
the time. It has to have something going for it.
Hmm.
It's different. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And that's truly what makes you stand out. I mean, make you it's such a
Yeah.
impression, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, I have to say, congratulations. I mean, you've celebrated a milestone, a birthday. Yes. How old are you now?
Yes. Eh,
79.
79. This is my last year in the 70s.
Beautiful 79. Yes. So that's a milestone. Or
Yeah.
I should say two milestones because you are also celebrating your 1 year anniversary
Yes.
of
Yes.
your marriage to your beautiful wife, Miss Claudette.
Yeah.
Um, so tell me,
And
how did these very significant events now impact who you are, your life, how you're going to write music, how you going to write music? Yeah?
well, my last wife was deceased.
Mm,
And I was just living,
mm,
surviving.
indeed.
And then I met Claudette. And if anybody had told me I could be this happy at this time of my life, I would never have believed it.
Oh,
you
beautiful.
know, you
Mm.
know. We're trying for a baby, but it's probably too soon after the wedding.
Okay, well, please let me know if it happens. Let me be the first one to know, okay? So I am sure we're going to be hearing some music that, emanates from that happiness, that comes from all of that happiness.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh
Yes,
yeah.
yes, indeed. Yeah. You know, like all of us human beings on this planet, we've all had rough patches in our life. So you have had some rough
Oh
path
yeah,
in your career, like particularly when you migrated to the US and then eventually came
yeah.
back. But with help and refocused energy, you came out unscathed and
Oh yeah.
produce. I mean, but so how did that period in your life change how you created music? I mean, and kind of what did you learn from those times?
I learned that no matter what you're going through,
Mm,
you know, there is help and there's understanding and there are people who will know you for what you are, no matter what where you are on the time scale or
yes,
or the success scale. People
yes.
there are always people who know what's going on.
Mm, mm, mm. And obviously you reached out, and people can always reach out,
People
right?
can always reach out.
Indeed, yeah. There's always connection, human to human connection. That's
Oh
that's
yeah.
key. Indeed, yes, yeah. I mean, music in general, Jamaican music in particular, has evolved really and truly over the years. You know that. And so, where does your kind of music fall within? I mean, you've got DJ toasting, you got conscious music, you have dancehall, dub, reggae fusion. Where do you fit into all of that?
My music is just my music.
Yes, yes.
It's always been totally different from everything else that's
Mm-hmm.
happening. And I
Yeah.
guess that's what gives it its life.
Ah,
Yeah.
truly. Yes, 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 yeah. I mean, something like my favorite, Duppy Gunman. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you had to, did you go through some experience and was inspired to write that kind of thing? I mean, you had to be inspired by something. How
I had
does,
a friend I had a friend who used to be with me. He used to live with me and he used to help me lift my equipment because it was a lot of equipment and I couldn't handle it alone. And I just dropped him off and I was going home and I wasn't going home. I was going somewhere.
going somewhere? Okay.
And it felt like he was still in the vehicle,
Ooh, okay. Mm.
So I said to the person I was with, it feels like he's still here. And then I thought about it. I said, must be a duppy.
Fabulous.
And then I thought about the times and I said, or a gunman. That
Yes.
just it just came to me. So
Yes. Yes.
I went home,
Hmm.
real,
Yes.
and just started writing the song. The song was finished by dawn the next morning.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And I mean,
There- There's
that's
always things that
it.
inspire you.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is an experience that enough people I know have been
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, Jamaican music, they say, is copied, it's fused into other genres worldwide, basically. And some people are saying that, we as Jamaicans were losing our intellectual property when it comes to reggae music. I mean, what is that so? And
We're not protecting ourselves properly
mm,
in the business,
yes, yes.
right? There
Mm,
are ways to record the authorship of the business,
mm,
so that you get what's yours, you
mm,
know.
yeah.
And people not learning anything like that. They just want to hear themselves on the radio.
Mm, yeah. But I mean, but how do you protect it? I mean, legally, how do you protect the music
There are
culture, really?
there are writers societies
Hmm.
that will look out for you. There's performing rights.
Yes.
There's mechanical rights. Every time your song plays on the radio or
Hmm.
on TV, you're supposed to get, if it's even sixpence.
Yes. True. Yes.
You
Should
know,
get royalties. Yes, that's right.
yes, yes. And every time a copy of your music is sold, that's mechanical rights. There are ways to, you know, protect yourself.
Yes. But
Yeah.
obviously, we're not doing it enough.
We're
But just,
not doing it enough. We're not learning enough of the business.
hmm.
You know.
Yes.
And people are going on stage and renaming other people's rhythms and claiming authorship to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
There's all kind of mix-ups like that
mm,
that's slowing us down in the business.
indeed. Yeah. I mean, I was just telling your wife, Claudette, that we just came back from Japan on
Yeah.
holiday, and I found a reggae dub club.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, and they're
Oh
playing. I mean, they love it, and they're playing music, and they're creating their own reggae music.
yes, yes. And when it comes to dancehall now, you might not hear what the Japanese man is saying,
Mm,
but his inflection and his accent sounds so Jamaican.
exactly. Yes.
You
Yes.
know that they're right in there. They're
Mm,
right in there. And there are people all over that study the music, know
yes.
the history of music
Mm,
better than we do.
yes. Yes.
You
Yes. Which is a shame because
know, yeah,
we've we're giving away so much. Really.
right.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Wow. But I want to ask you this. Yes, you're a musician, you're a songwriter. I mean, hits after hits. But how about your own taste in music? What kind of music do you listen to at home? I mean, who's in your record collection?
I am so eclectic.
Ah, good to hear.
So
Good.
eclectic. I
Yes.
love I love Kebmo, which is very blues.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, people like that. I love Alan Jackson, which is very country.
Yes.
You know, I,
Yeah.
I listen to everything,
Ah,
and
okay.
I've always been close to the hits that came. I mean, my first song that I could sing all the way through
Mm-hmm.
was a song by whoa.
Oh, sometimes it will come back. It'll come back. Yeah.
The song by Nat King Cole.
Ah,
Nat
lovely.
King Cole.
Yes.
I
Mm,
kept asking my parents, what is a really be? What is a really be? I didn't know what it was, but it was in the song.
yeah.
You know, they tried to tell us we're
Ah,
too young to really be in love.
mm, beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, indeed. You know something? With that voice of yours, you should be on radio. Not just, I mean, like, an announcer. Yes, singing, of course, but also that beautiful, deep baritone.
The first time I went to a recording studio,
Mm,
I had actually taken a day off from work. Like I was working in St. Anne at Reynolds, the bauxite company,
yes.
and I took a day off and went to Kingston to RJR to do a radio audition.
Oh, really? Okay.
I wanted to be an announcer,
Oh, fabulous. Yes.
and the thing was over in 20 minutes, and they said, "Don't call us, we'll call you."
Well, they don't know what they've missed. Serious. Serious.
Well, I had the whole day off from work, so I went
Mm.
and I presented myself as a songwriter
Ah,
at Federal Records.
yes, yes. Ah,
And they said, "There's a band coming in at 2 o'clock. Why don't you stay and record it?" And that was my first song.
okay. So that's
Keys on my pillow, pain in my heart, and you on my mind.
oh, beautiful. Yes, indeed. Oh, well, you know what? I'm glad you went into music and not the other way because we would have missed all of this. Yeah, indeed. So so you live between Jamaica and Florida, right?
These
Basically,
days, yes.
right, these days, yeah. So where have you been performing in recent times, or and when and where can we look forward to your next?
Well, I'm working on an album right now, so
Oh, nice.
what's
Yes.
going on? Yeah,
Okay.
um, that's about the size of it for now.
Okay. So hopefully we can expect something
Right, right.
coming this year. Some
Yeah,
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Ooh, okay. You have so much, you've given so much to Jamaica, and you still have so much more to give. So that is why we need to tell the world about you and that you're still writing and ready to come out and perform. Yes,
still here.
indeed. Oh, it's such a pleasure to talk to you, to see you,
Okay.
you know. And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to take up any more of your time, but yeah, it's been a real pleasure. And I am hoping to hear your next album
All right.
sometime this year.
Yes.
I'll be knocking on your door because I come to Florida sometimes as well.
All right.
Yeah. And have to go come to the next concert because you will be performing,
Okay.
right? Between the
Okay.
US and Jamaica or anywhere else in the world.
Okay.
Indeed. Yeah.
Indeed.
Sir Ernie Smith, thank you again.
Be blessed.
You take care of yourself
Bye bye.
and give my love to your lovely wife. Okay?
Okay. I will.
Take care.